to me was that her instinctive reaction was to categorize a very polite black man telling her to do the right thing, tether her dog, which was unleashed in Central Park. Her reaction was to call the authorities and to paint him as a potential killer, to say that she was feeling threatened for her life. And when I watched that,
and
I've
identifying him as an
African-American man is threatening me and my dog. And when I watched that, I wouldn't say the penny dropped, because when I was in America at CNN, I covered many of these stories, from Trayvon Martin to others, and I found them all horrific. But it was the way that she did that, this privileged white woman from a top firm in America, the way she was prepared to paint this guy who did nothing wrong as a potential killer. In that moment, I understand what you had said to me before about sometimes we don't, as white people, we may not even see that kind of thing, or why it is so insidious.
That's right. I mean, it's what I would call weaponizing whiteness against black people. And this is not new to us at all. And I think the reason for this is because fundamentally people don't understand what racism is. The fact that it is a systemic power construct to deny an equal value of life and liberty to black people for the benefit of white people. And it means that white people get a privilege from that. That white privilege means that they are treated favorably in comparison to people of color. So I would always say that in this discussion, the discourse, the fight, the equality for black people, it is so important to understand that racism is not just hate, that this systemic racism is entrenched in society. That's why white folks need to exercise their privilege to stop racism perpetrated by other white people and by institutions. And even well-meaning, white allies who say, you know what, I'm not racist, who say, I don't see color. I don't see color is a problem, because if you don't see color, you don't see me. And if you don't see me, you cannot possibly see the abuse I get because of the color of my skin.